declare. Headset on and the room disappears. Level after level through the static gears. Chrome glass, the table lights bloom. Flippers talk back in a midnight room. Every lost life, every second chance turns a dim lit scream into a reckless dance. Hanging out with Owen Offgrid, shout it out from the arcade, go to the VR guide. We keep the weekend alive. Hanging out, spin that wheel. The good times shout, pinball thunder, joystick fire. We're riding on the edge of desire. If the world gets loud, we go underground. Find the little choice in a haunted sound. Old games never die, they just light the dark. In every blinking scream, there's a beating heart. Hanging out, when pulling off grid, shout it out from the arcade glow to the VR sky. We keep the weekend alive. Hanging out, no surrender, no goodbye. Tune in now, let the night inspire. We're riding on the edge of desire. Yeah!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, nice. That's the first time I got to watch that intro. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, lots of good AI glitchiness in there. I tried to fix and just wouldn't fix for me, but you'll have that. So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that part. I think you could have subbed me in, take me out and put Derek in though, because when the zombies first come, you take out like 3 or 4 of them, and I'm just whiffing air. And it's like I was doing a Derek impression. Let Poe fight the zombies, and I'll just do nothing. But that's cool. That's really neat. Poe sent me that on what, Friday, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
On Friday, and I just compressed it so it would fit on Restream, and never watched it until just now. So that's cool.
I thought that voice sounded more in line with the band that sings our outro too.
Right.
Sounds like the same singer.
Yeah, we hired the same guy. So I don't. I turned on the pinball light that you got me. I usually have it off because it does this thing where it washes out. I could probably crouch down and be like, ooh. Because you can see in the room, it looks awesome when it's on. But on camera, it looks better when it's off because you can actually see it says pinball. So, all right, should we run through the chat before it gets out of control and I can't find it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Technically, it looks like I was the first one on here because I guess Kaos did it before it started saving. But Kaos had jumped in and he joined up for a membership, and he gifted a membership
nice.
to my channel. So that was cool. So I said, thanks, Rick. Appreciate that. And then CHRISpy jumped in. His body is ready, but his soul is also ready. Howdy, partners. Jabba's here. Welcome,
hey.
Jabba. Across the pond. Pierre's here from up north.
Pierre.
Let's see. CHRISpy's still here. Let's see. Oh, Casey's here. Intellivision Gamer, and Robbie's watching. Good to see you, Robbie. Good to see you.
Hello. Happy belated birthday.
Here. Oh, yeah. His birthday was just the other day, right?
Kelly made the intro.
Yeah, Kelly made the intro. Yeah, she was jamming. Let's see. CHRISpy saying this is pretty great. This is the stuff from the intro, I'm guessing. Hey, Phil is here. Retro Bliss Gaming. The movie's over. Yeah. Derek says, "Wow, that was awesome."
Yeah, and Derek, you inspired me, so I went ahead and I got a subscription, another short subscription to both of those. So I'm going to try to give you a hand with yours.
Nice. Casey saying hi to Derek. Yeah, good impression. Yeah, he knows. He knows it was an impression. I watched that video. It was live, wasn't it? Did he hang you out to dry live in that game you were playing? Or was that a recorded video? I can't remember. I think it was live, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, when you and Derek were playing?
Yeah, that was, we were streaming that, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Crispy's got his hanging out shirt ready for tomorrow. Yeah, I got my Crispy shirt.
I got a
Poe's got his Crispy hat on. Let's see. Saboteur is here. Hello, Saboteur. Let's see. Oh, and where did it go? I missed it, I think, because I skipped through all the. Somewhere in here, Robbie said thanks for the birthday wishes. Oh, here it is. It's down here. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure. I hate that when you're and everyone that does these comment sections and pops them up knows what I'm talking about. You go through all the hellos, and then you see someone say hi to somebody, and you're like, oh, I didn't see that they were even here because you skip too much stuff. Derek Bliss. Kelly says, thanks, Poe.
Oh, yeah. I used Offgrid artwork for that from the new shirt.
That's right off the shirt. You even had the finger in your disc. And those of you that are members and watch my members only, that's a perk for the members only. Kelly will finger your disc.
Yeah, I saw Derek was reminding me there what game that was. And actually, when you were saying that, at first I thought you were talking to the chat. I was like just old Poe zoning out. You're like in that game, were you guys live? And I'm like, yeah, were you guys live? Oh, me, yeah, that was like your video I saw the other day, and you were your members only video, and I'm yelling out Viper, and then you said Poe knows. Poe will put it in the chat. Viper.
Yeah, I hate that and it happens more and more frequently. It seems the older we get, how you can start a sentence and know exactly what you're talking about until it gets time for that word, right. And then it's like, yeah, all you got to do is put in this board thing that makes you play things.
It's like a pie.
It's like a pie, but it's not. And it works in the arcade. Just get you one of those. Just Google that thing like a pie that's not. And you'll get a bunch of cake pictures or something. Yeah. Crypto Coffee is watching WWE Super Slam or Summer Slam, and I'm celebrating my slamming Phil's mom. And somehow Kelly recognizes that. It's right after Crypto Coffees. So she must have been the photographer. I don't know. Bliss is waving at people. So how are things going up there, Poe?
We got a storm rolling in. They would say it was going to storm all day, and it didn't, but it did rain pretty hard earlier, and then off and on. Then it was nice and sunny. I came out here to try to get the fan running and stuff, and now it's dark, so we might get cooled off pretty quick here, hopefully. But yeah. Mostly around here, I've just been messing with that stupid laptop and OBS again most of last night and some of this morning, and I finally had to walk away. Wow, was that getting me angry.
It gets frustrating. It does, because I'm hoping mine worked out to it's the fan that's causing the problem, because my fan is on the way.
After you said that, and I let it run for a while, and it did get pretty hot to the touch underneath. So I ordered one of those laptop pads with a giant fan, 5-inch fan. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I even did the highly recommended. What do they always say? Do as I say, not as I do. Don't do this. On mine, I took the bottom off, and oh my gosh, the fan just was packed with dog hair because we have three dogs in the house. I got all that out, and I spun the fan with my finger, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't feel, it's not spinning smoothly, well, it's smooth, but not easy to spin. It wasn't like grinding, like the bearings are shot, but it's not.
Right.
And so I went ahead and turned it on with the bottom off, so everything's just exposed, and the fan never kicked on. So I'm like, okay. So I ordered a new fan, and I think I told you earlier, I got the notice this morning that it left El Paso. It's coming regular post office, USPS. El Paso's about an hour and a half drive. It left El Paso this morning, and they're estimating delivery on Thursday. So I'm guessing some dude just put it in like his shirt pocket, and he's walking. He's going to drop it off.
Pony Express without the pony, right?
Yeah, I was talking to one of the guys at work. I said maybe it's going by Pony Express, but the pony died. So the dude's got my
what happened
in one hand and the pony on his shoulder.
It got distracted, that pony, and Shelby was petting it, and it forgot what it was supposed to be doing. So
that's what it was. Yeah, I sent Poe a video this morning that Shelby sent us. She was in a Texas traffic jam right out here on our dirt road. Usually there are free-range cattle and horses out here. And usually the cattle, they don't care. They'll just stand in the road. You kind of got to swerve around them. But the horses will usually trot off and she pulled right up to that horse, and the horse came around and was going to stick his nose right in her window and
come right up to the window. That was great.
Pet it and everything. So I told Kelly on the way home, I don't know if someone out here saw the horses and decided to get some carrots or something and started feeding the horses out of their car. And now the horses are like, hey, that's cool. But I didn't send you the second part of her video. She got a little ways down the road, and these horses weren't as close, but there were some horses and 2 or 3 baby horses, little foals running around. So that was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But let's see. Crypto was able to play the pinball download with Punch Out. Nice.
Oh, nice. That does look really cool. I watched Derek play that, and I love Punch Out, and I watched Greg play Star Fox. Love Star Fox video game too. So yeah, I need to do this. I just need a laptop that's good maybe before I start giving it.
Right. Derek set it up. It's awesome. And you just install it. You got to do a couple of little things, and then it just works. And then Greg's been putting up a bunch of pinball packs. All those games that you see Greg play, there's links, and you just download it, and you extract it right in the root directory wherever you installed your pinball thing, and it puts them all in the right folders, and everything just works. You fire it up, and boom, there's your table. And that is an interesting. I'd never seen that Punch Out until Derek showed us. And that's a neat little thing. When you drain, you hit the buttons to try to split up, and it's pretty cool. And you hit the holes over here, and you'll start an actual fight. And you got to hit ramps and stuff to land punches. So that's pretty neat.
That's the one thing I laughed about with the new intro too. I told it to have you playing pinball while I'm playing an arcade cabinet. And did you see? No matter what I did, you're just using that playfield like it was a touch screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no flippers.
Yeah, it's like a giant tablet. Let's see. Phil said, "Would I cause a panic if I said that Yellowstone National Park was erupting?" Well, that would not be a good thing if it erupts.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have to worry about a new laptop.
That's true. That's true. You'd save that. Let's see. Crypto said the download took up the rest of my cloud storage. Had to get more. Yeah, and yeah, they're. Derek's talking about some of that stuff. Crispy says my favorite part of the intro is the Silver Moms running after y'all like you're the Beatles in 1966.
That's exactly how I put it in there. Run like it's the Beatles, and I took the sound out of it, so just the music would play, not us. But when I typed that, then they have my character saying to you, "This is just like a Beatles movie," and then we start running down the street.
If we wanted it to be like the Beatles movie, Hard Day's Night, you could put Derek or Crispy or someone in there and have them fall, and then we run over them, because that famous scene from the movie when, who was it that fell? Was it George?
Oh, I don't even remember. I haven't seen that since I was a kid. Right around the time I was watching the Monkees all the time on TV.
Derek says, "When are you going to try that, Poe?" Well, when he gets his laptop going, that would be the first thing.
Yeah, I mean, I could try it with the ROG. I have to output it to the TV so I can see the thing, though.
Yeah, there you go. Derek was just saying he'll get it working on the Ally 2, and then you can do it there.
Very nice.
Didn't have any luck getting any other tables. Tried an AC/DC one, didn't work, but I'll mess with it. Did you get that from one of the download links that G. Parker put up or Derek put up, or did you try getting it from another source? And Crispy says, "Yeah, thanks, Derek. Been busting ass on all that stuff. Much appreciated."
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Casey has an important question. Has everyone hit the like button?
Yeah.
Then I saw he jumped over into your chat. So, yeah, and there, Derek says, "Try the packs from Greg too. I'm going to be posting some more packs as well." And yeah, coming up shortly, if you get anyone that watches the Thursday show with Greg, we're going to start adding some of those tables to the pinball challenges. It's just another free way for people to play some pinball. So, yeah, and if you get any of the packs from our Discord and you have issues, drop a note in there saying you had an issue, and one of the three of us will take a look at it and see what's going on. Either me, Derek, or Greg. So, but if you get it from a third-party place, you get it from VP Universe or something, you'd have to let us know what you got and where you put the files, and maybe we could help you out. But if you get it from our Discord, it should be a quick install. But anyway, so yeah, did you have to work today, Poe, or did you get today off?
No, we didn't get the brick in once again. We had enough to start building, so I started building Thursday, Friday. We thought for sure they were going to tell us, well, we're adding Saturday and we're putting Sunday on the schedule. Well, our union guy went to the boss and said this is like 3 weekends in a row they've had to work all weekend. After that, come a fourth week, they're going to have to pay a premium to us all week. So suddenly the boss was like, "Yeah, there's no reason to be here. The brick probably won't be here till Monday anyway." So all of a sudden it was okay for us not to be there.
Nice. Hey, sorry to interrupt or change the subject quickly. Hey, thanks, Casey. Gifted 10 memberships. And it showed us right in here. Let's see.
Oh, awesome.
Jen's Aura, Soggy Bacon, Huntington, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sarah Gobrecht. I don't know some of these people. Slasmosis, Ritual Dello, Wing Edgy, Nikki Beach, Operation Shutdown. Hey, we know him.
We know him.
And MJ, whatever that is, PO4TU. Is that? I don't know. All right.
Nice. Yeah, I don't recognize a lot of those. Casey, did you also donate the viewers?
Yeah, some of them I know. Sarah's been here a couple times.
Yeah, Sarah. Yeah.
Soggy Bacon is from RTX's stuff.
Oh, okay.
I met him, chatted with him a little bit in the stuff there, and what table was that? Kelly might remember. They were showing a table that was out, and he had the #1 score. I forget who was playing, but they're like, "Man, that top score is crazy," and it was that Soggy Bacon.
Oh my!
Like, if I'd have known that, I'd been like, "He's a member of my channel. I'll take partial credit." Casey says, I wish I could, Poe. That's awesome, though. Thanks, Casey.
That's okay. I had a few new subs, Casey, so that's always good anyway. I went back and looked. It's gone up maybe 5 people in the last month. So it's back to when I first started on YouTube again. But then again, I'm also not getting any videos out, and it doesn't look like I will for quite a while now until I get this worked out. So unless I go back to the old tripod and camera thing.
Yeah, I can record out here just fine, but I always send the stuff into the laptop to edit. And right now, since I don't even have the fan installed. I put the machine back together, but I took the fan out so I could do some research and try to order a new one. So I'm kind of like, turn it on, do something real quick, turn it back off. Although, it only takes 10 seconds and your CPU is 1,000 degrees. So it's
after you mentioned that, and I haven't gone back downstairs to the laptop to download that program, but I watched a couple videos and people that were watching the temperature in real time is just nuts. The guy put on what he normally has running on there, and they're just watching it climb. And then he turned on that cooling pad and watched the temperature drop back down again.
Nice. Yeah, I probably should get one of those also. I know I was doing research with my specific model laptop, and they were saying that when it gets to 100 degrees Celsius, it'll throttle back the CPU so it doesn't over temp. And I launched, I put MSI Afterburner, and I told it to put the temperature down in the tray down by the clock so I could see it. And then I opened OBS, and I still had the Atari on from my last video I had recorded. It was still on, so it came up on the screen. I hit record, and the temperature to 100 and just sat there. So I know it hit 100 and didn't move, which means the CPU was being throttled down because it didn't climb over 100. So that's why when I'm doing a recording in the beginning, it would be okay. And then the processor chip gets so hot, it's just like only grabbing a handful of frames. And my laptop doesn't have a dedicated GPU. So it's using the main CPU, no matter which setting you put in OBS. It's still using the main CPU, so I can't. Out here, I use my GPU for recording, and my CPU just can handle running the games. So I put it up there, but I want to say hi. Megan's here.
Hey, Megan.
Dark Underdog is here. I don't
Hey, Underdog.
Say Underground. Dark Underdog, 2 of my newest members.
Nice.
Kaos is here now. I see Kaos here. I don't know if you were here earlier. I said thanks, Kaos. I saw that you had logged in early, became a member of the channel, and gifted a membership. So thank you. Really appreciate that. Rick's been a friend of the show for years. We've known Kaos. He's known us for years, and he still sticks around. He's a glutton for fun. Michael's here.
Hey, Mike.
I went to click when Michael said hi, but it scrolled up, so instead I got Casey saying hi to Michael. Joker's here.
Joker.
Good to see you, Joker. Yeah. So hopefully I'm sure I'm going to get my fan before Thursday, unless they send it somewhere crazy. But it left El Paso. Hopefully I can get it tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't even have any editing software out here. So if I do a truck stim or anything like that, I still send it in there for editing. I could maybe get my editing software I use in there and install it out here. Just fire up the thing long enough to throw the install file on a thumb drive and then install it out here. And then, because I'll need to shoot a members only video on Monday, but I want to play that game Casey played for the Intellivision. Kelly said while we were watching it, she said, "Yeah, we need to play that for the channel. And I said, well, yeah, but I can't record it right now. And then I was thinking, well, if I don't get my fan, do I go completely old school and just set up a phone to record the TV?
All right.
And just do it the old school way. Oh, nice. Megan says, hit like on both channels. Casey, I did, Megan. You want me to do it again? You can, as long as you do it in odd number increments.
Right.
You can click like as many times as you want, as long as you click it in odd number increments. Michael just got out of the Spider-Man movie. It's really good.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Friday night we drove past the drive-in down here to go somewhere, and they were packed. They were playing Spider-Man Friday.
Nice. Hey, Chaos. Thanks again. Snore Dizzle got it. Hey, here you go.
Hey, how's it going? Game on forever, the game freak.
The game freak. Game on forever. Welcome. He says, hey, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up a cheap old MacBook. They have a free, decent video editing software built into the OS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is an option if that's all you're going to use it for. I wonder how does that translate to like using OBS to capture? Do you have trouble capturing if it's an older Mac? I know Macs have always been good with editing. That's why every TV movie you watch has an Apple logo on their computers. They all use their gear. But Megan's got to wait till next weekend to go watch the Spider-Man because it was all sold out. Speaking of movies, it's not an actual movie, but the Star Wars Theory on YouTube, probably the biggest Star Wars YouTuber out there. He's been making a series. I think it's going to be a trilogy of Vader short films, and part 2 came out last week.
Nice.
And they went with animated. The first one they did live action. The first part. This part they went with animated, and it's pretty interesting. It's like a 10 or 15 minute little movie. But he's paying for it all himself. I think he had a budget like $1 million. I don't know. So tells you how big his channel is. But I like watching his stuff. So, and speaking of watching stuff, did you watch the big Starship launch the other day? I know you were working when it launched.
No, I didn't get to watch it.
Did you see any of the clips of the aftermath or anything?
No.
They're still doing the test stuff. So they take off from Texas, and then the ship itself goes not in orbit, but it goes up into space, and then it re-enters and lands in the Indian Ocean. This landing, and normally what happens, hits the water, it does its flip maneuver, it eases into the water, tips over, and explodes. It's still floating. It's intact. It tipped over intact, and it's still out there floating. I think they're going to send a boat out there and tow it back in. So now they're saying, keep an eye out. Anyone that's into space stuff and like watching these starships, a few months back when they caught the booster after it took off, and then they caught it with the chopsticks. Yeah. Elon's saying, unless something comes out with when they analyze everything on the Starship, next flight, they're going to catch a Starship.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be fun. And
that'll be fun.
Once they get both towers active, because they ripped the one tower apart and they're refurbishing it, they'll probably do a double catch the booster first, and then the ship will come back. That'll be cool. That's too. Wow. So there's my space talk. I had some customers yesterday or this morning, I can't remember, they blend together. They had SpaceX shirts on, so I got to talking about SpaceX because I'm SpaceX employee. The kid's all excited. He's in high school. He's taking all the STEM classes. He wants to get into space stuff. So of course I talk about that Jason works for SpaceX and Shelby works for Blue Origin, but they live down there near Boca Chica, so they've watched starships go, and they were there when the first one they caught. They were out on a boat.
Oh, cool!
So they could get a really good view. And I'm like, okay, you can leave now. I've checked you out. Go home. Let's see. Megan was talking about the can't get into the movie because it's all sold out. Crypto's throwing out spoilers. I think let's see. They're saying hello. Jabba only edits on the Mac. Anything done in OBS is captured on the game's PC. Okay. People are saying howdy. Man who catch starship with chopsticks accomplish anything. Yeah, it is crazy. When they first said that they were going to try to catch a thing, and we're thinking, it's just Elon talking out his ass and all that. Here they are doing it. It's amazing. All right, Casey. It's funny when you look at one person and then you look at another one and you're like, wait, that's two different people. Michael's going to be back in a bit. So yeah, hopefully Poe and I can get our laptop troubles taken care of here shortly and start getting some videos going.
Right.
I've released a video with 2 of the games for this month's challenge. So far, right now, it's still members only, but I'm going to release it to the public this week, to everyone else. Members got it for like a week, members only, and then I'll release it to everyone else probably tomorrow. And as soon as I get my laptop going again and I can record, I'll do the other 2. So that'll be right now. I've played 3 of the 5, and I'm holding up the basement right now, especially on Stampede. That was bad, but so it's but have you played any beside Stampede so far? Or
no, I was planning on doing that, and I decided to make a different video, and I tried, I don't know, maybe 4 times, and I could tell right away, like, usually it doesn't stutter in the viewer screen on OBS for me. It's fine. But this time it was just totally slowed down before I even hit record. I did hit record for that video, like I said, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, I don't remember. And when I did, and when I went to hit stop recording, it wouldn't even stop recording. It was like OBS froze up and it's sitting there. It says stopping recording and just stayed there like that.
Yeah, that's what happened with me when I started. Well, the video has the 2 games. The first game came out okay, and then I started playing the second game, which was what? I can't remember the name of it.
Cosmic Arc.
Yeah, Cosmic Arc. And while I was playing, I look over and I saw an error message on the corner. I'm like, what is that all about? And I look, and it said videos, something about like the video stream can't keep up, but it was phrased in more techie terms. And I'm like, so what the heck's going on? So I clicked stop to end the recording, and it just sat there. I'm like, Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop? And I think I even had to open up the task manager and force it to close to get it to close and end the video. Of course, I always record as a MKV file, so then you can salvage it even if it doesn't get a proper ending. So then I took that first game, saved that over here, and then I record, and I started all up, do a test recording. Okay, try this setting. Is it this setting? What's going on? And I thought it was recording fine, so I went ahead and recorded the game that I put on there. And then when I watched it in playback, it was still choppy. But I kind of watched the beginning of it. in the recording. I'm like, okay, it's recording okay. And then I went to the end and it was recording okay. So I didn't, in the middle, like, it was just horrible. So I left it posted anyway. So it's not a true one and done because I did play part of a game, which for me, these are all first time plays. I've never played any of these 5 games, but that one I did get to play a little bit. And then I played a full game and counted that score. Let's see. Jabba says Truxton Extreme is starting to grow on me. Was disappointed it didn't have a vertical screen mode. $20 on Steam.
Nice.
Crispy is afraid to play them tomorrow. It's going to be bad. It's all right. It's all right. Somewhere up here, did I miss it? I don't know. I thought I saw one where Casey was talking about his scores. Derek's scores are still 0. Hey, Polo's here.
Hey, Polo.
Cosmic Arc is in my top 10 Atari 2600 games.
I love that game.
It's a fun game. I just never played it before, and yeah, I did have some recurring issues, and it's not the game's fault, and it's not the controller's fault. It's my fault. But man, I had trouble shooting downward when you're in the ship and the things are coming.
Yeah.
The other ways I was doing okay, and I don't know if it's just that the way I'm holding the controller when I pull downward, if it was flipping in my hand more than the other directions.
That game gets like, we played a lot of it as kids, and it gets like that, especially with an original Atari joystick. It's like, I know for a fact I pushed down and nothing happened and I'm dead, Yeah. So that's why it gets frustrating.
Yeah, that was frustrating, but I'm sure it was me. Let's see. People are saying hello, 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 hello. Good game on Devil Riders 2019. I can't touch your score at the moment. Who had a good game on that? I haven't looked at the scores lately. It could have been me. I don't know. Let me check this live while we're live. Oh, Polo. That's right. Polo had a monster score on Devil Riders. My score was 87 million. Polo got 1.3 billion.
Wow.
Yeah, not even close. I forgot one of the games I had a pretty good game. I couldn't remember which one it was, but it wasn't that one. That was all Polo. Let's see. Truxton Extreme only horizontal. Buyer beware. That's yeah. There it is. 1.3 billion. Chris, great score in pistol poker. I didn't even look. Now I need to look at that one too. Let's see. Pistol poker. Yeah. Oh yeah. Crispy's got a great score. Now I'm dead last in pistol poker, where I belong. And Polo is winning on the getaway. He's got 131 million. I got 118. But Crispy has 113 on pistol poker. That's great. I only have 47. Yeah, more than double. That's good. Yeah, Casey, I'm not surprised with Hollywood or Jabba scores. Yeah. And Crispy's getting up there. He's getting some pretty good scores. And I saw some photographic evidence. Mrs. Crispy's been playing some stuff. He gets paid $1 per point. Sure.
From Greg's credit card.
Right. Yeah. Greg's credit card will be featured members only video. Yeah. I'm playing poker with Poe's mom. No cards required.
Nice. Pouring down rain now. We got some thunder and lightning going here.
Nice. We had some lightning in the area yesterday morning when we were driving to work. Yesterday I drove the truck because it was rain in the vicinity and I didn't want to get stuck out with our muddy road. But yeah, we can use the rain. If it's going to be cloudy, it might as well rain, is the way I look at it. But especially out here, we could use it. We're supposed to have another 3 days in a row, 100 degrees. It's like, come on now. It's bad when you're just rooting for a 95. just give us a week of 95. I was just happy this morning when we got up. The temperature was in the 60s.
Oh, nice.
Instead of the upper 70s, low 80s. But now it was 69, dude. But
69?
Still, it was in the 60s, which is better than one ball score in high speed 2, personal best 98 million. Jeez, for one ball.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I give up. I'm putting it on high cool. It's getting warmer in here now. The sun might have came back out. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing. Well, Yar's Revenge. I've had the cartridge for a long time now, and I still haven't played it. So this will be the first time I play that. And what's the other one? I can't remember the
Mega Mania.
Yeah. Never played that. The only thing I know about it is when I watch Phil play. So I might have to watch him again, do a refresher course.
Yeah.
See if I can learn anything.
Yeah, that's the best way. I mean, a one and done. If you've never played it, do a little research first. See what the best way to make points is.
Yeah. I mean, Mike's Gaming Gala just wants us to read the manual, but sometimes that doesn't help as much as watching someone play. Oh, I see. The 3-ball is 98 million. But just do a 1-ball run for the tournament. Yeah, you don't have to do that. Throw a 3-ball up there. We're always impressed. I like seeing the scores. It's like, man, that's a monster score. And like I always say, I just shoot for 10% of Jabba score. Call it a win. Chris, you get a lot of multi-balls on pistol poker? Must have. For a score like that. Oh, I see. Crispy, he had his wife play the games so he could watch her play and see what's going on. There we go. What's up, dudes? Manual Master Race here. Mike's Gaming Gala. Right there. Right there.
Look at my boobies move.
And full transparency.
Uh-oh.
I had a soda can fall. When Poe got here, I got here a few minutes before Poe, and when Poe got here, I was also wearing my Mike's Gaming Gala shirt. So I went and changed into Crispy shirt because we didn't want to give Mike too much free advertising. And then I didn't realize
I had the Crispy hat on.
He had the Crispy hat on, so it's a 2-for-1 anyway. Let's see. Kept hitting the loop and killing the mini game. Yeah. People are saying hi to Mike. Yeah. Jabba's been buying Zachary tables for 10 years now. He plays a lot. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that helps. I don't play as much as I used to. At some point, I need to get rid of all the soda cans from all the shows. I drink a can of soda every show we do, and I have not taken the trash out from here since like November. So the whole trash can is full of cans, and then they're all stacked around. I had 5 of them up on the shelf. Now there's only 3 because 2 fell. And every time I leave Sunday night, I'll set this can over here and I'll say, I got to get a trash bag out here and get all these trash cans. The next thing I know, it's Thursday night. I'm like, I still got to get these cans out of here. And then the next thing you know, it's Sunday night again. So it's like, right. What's the point now? I should just stack them up, make a big giant pyramid thing like the frat boys do with their beer. Game. Whole lot of balls and booby talking here. Brings a whole new meaning to hanging with Poe and Offgrid. I do have a thumbnail just waiting for the right time.
Yeah, I've seen that.
for hanging out. Yeah. My can stash is almost as legendary as the pile of awesome that Poe is always sitting on. Yeah. Poe pulls out any cartridge ever invented. You just mention it, and Poe reaches down and picks it up.
Monster Manor for the 3DO, anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this was from a challenge 900 years ago. Squeeze box for the 2600.
Nice. And speaking of challenges from 100 years ago, Derek mentioned the other day, he's like, yeah, I found this game that I don't even know how I got it or whatever. It's called Toilet Kids. I'm like, yeah, me and Poe did a challenge on that. He goes, well, that's right. And then I went and got it after you guys played it.
Yeah, man, that was way back. We were doing the old retro family stream.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, and it wasn't even a public. It wasn't even a public challenge. It was just the two of us played.
Yeah, that was 2 different series ago for us. This is our 3rd weekly series, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago. Fun game though. It's a fun game.
Yeah, might have to do that again. It's been a while since I fired up my TurboGrafx, so might have to do that again.
Crispy liked Squeeze Box quite a bit.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
There's something there about Crispy's mom and squeezing her box. I don't know. Mike's game Gala will tell us. He was
Mike never sleeps at night. Squeeze me. Come on and squeeze me.
That's funny.
Yeah, I do have too much stuff. I thought when I had my vacation week, I got that new, nice organized like little shelving thing for down in the game room, and I thought, yeah, when vacation comes, that's it. I'm putting everything on those shelves that I can fit and make it nice and organized. Well, vacation time came, but my son was here, and I said, screw it, I'm not doing work while he's here.
So I'm going to throw up all the obligatory Squeeze Box jokes now. Squeeze that meaty mom box.
Oh, no, good. Oh, no.
My wife has a Squeeze Box. Now I don't sleep at night. Yeah. See, I know you, Mike. I know you. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
I didn't see anybody call it a meat wallet on here yet, so we're still classy.
That's right. That's right. This is a classy show. So what else has been going on? We talked about that new Intellivision homebrew that Casey found that came out in 2020.
Yeah, I watched his video on that this afternoon.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking to myself, do I even remember how to make sprint games anymore? It's been so long since I've done anything with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I went and downloaded the stuff. And like I said, we're going to press and purse. Oh. More of a try.
Oh, the trench run. The old trench run. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Use the force, Lou. Yes, the game is a new version. That's true. That's true.
Are there womp rats in there?
I used to bullseye womp rats. They're not much bigger than Mike's mom's box. Yeah. I saw someone else had done a video on it too, that knew when they came out. And Casey did. I don't know if it came up on my recommended feed. I'm sure because I just watched Casey's. So they're like, hey,
I think I still have like the original versions of Frantic and the other one everybody's playing. I never did get the updates to any of those either, so I need to do that.
Yeah. Well, Frantic's going to be a paid version. They're gonna put it out complete in box and all that stuff. I'm kind of hoping they do one of those digital physical, get the thumb drive and all that stuff.
Right, that would be really nice.
Yeah, that would be a cool way to get it. So,
we have the meat.
use the force. We're out of lubricants. New Space Intruders came out last night. There you go. There you go, Poe. You can get an update right there.
Do some updates to get down there. And well, without my laptop, I won't be doing it. That's where I download everything too, my laptop. So
right, yeah. I haven't got.
But there are times that I'll download them to my phone if I'm at work, and then I'll email the files to myself for certain things, so that I can get it on my laptop.
Yeah,
I have a Sprint arcade stick that I ordered a while back, and I almost forgot all about it, and then I remembered and asked Casey if he'd heard anything, because I'm pretty sure he has one coming too. Was it Cyber Freak was making this? So that was back in, I think, May. He was taking orders for those. So hopefully we hear something soon and we get those. I'll go back down and play my Sprint 2 times and then let it sit again for several months.
Mike added a link to his description of yesterday's stream. I didn't get a chance to watch your stream at all yesterday, Mike, and I was going to watch it today while I was working, have it playing and watch it. And the manager was here all day, all weekend. I tease her all the time, and she's usually only there on Fridays. And I said, yeah, poor Tiffany. She saw me 3 times this week instead of just 1. It's been a brutal week for her. But if anyone knows anyone that's looking for work in the hotel business, come on down here to Van Horn, because I think we had 3 people quit again this week.
Oh, wow.
Some of these people, they'll get hired and then they'll work for a week, quit. 2 weeks, quit. It's like, what are they? I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So this morning we had one of the housekeepers quit. No call, no show, just quit. And I think the manager called her and said, "Are you coming in or not?" She said, "No, I'm done." So I need to download and play Intruders now. It's not like an order being delayed for both. Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah, but in this case, it's not Atari. So one guy doing it, so I understand. And I think what happened is he put this out there that he was going to make these Sprint joysticks, and he might have got overwhelmed. Maybe he didn't think he was going to get that many orders.
Yeah. Yeah, probably only have a handful of people ordering, all of a sudden 587.
Right.
What the? Yeah. Takes me a week to make one.
Yeah, because I mean, most of these people have day jobs, and then they come home and do this stuff in the evenings or the weekends, and then all of a sudden, you got 100 guys wanting this thing. It's like, oh no. Yeah.
Okay, Michael's back. We can continue the show.
Nice. Yeah, we were just waiting.
Yeah. Casey's wife needs a job soon, but that's a long drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But unbelievable. Yeah, we just cannot keep people. Move to Texas and put your gamer off grid, Casey. Yeah. You need whole lot of solar to run Casey's game room.
Yeah, right.
I can barely run this stuff. And
with as much mail as he has coming in, that would drive him nuts to be out there.
Yeah, nothing gets here fast. That is for sure. And even the Amazon Prime, like I've talked about 100 times, I can't find anything in there that's 2-day shipping. It's all, order it with Prime, 8 days. What happened to... Yeah, Casey's locked in up there. His job is only here. It's too far for you to go up to PRGE every time. If you were down here, that's too far.
Yeah.
Commute. Yeah. It's definitely worth it for what they pay at this hotel. It would be worth uprooting your whole family from your family-owned home through the generations, and just get rid of all that. Come down here to Texas for $12 an hour. Dark underdog. I'm spoiled by same day. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even same day here. I think that's only happened once or twice. It's usually, it all depends. Now, I could get on there in the morning and it will say, if you order within the next so many hours, you'll get it tomorrow. Most of the time, it's going to be 2 days here.
Yeah.
It might be this, Prime works with our post office here. So the post office actually delivers everything. Now, my buddy at work, he lives one town over from me. They were that way, but now Prime delivers its stuff and not the post office over there. And he said that he's getting stuff quicker, but he's also getting deliveries at like 11 o'clock at night or just whatever time of the day.
Geez. Yeah. Yeah, we get spoiled whenever we go either to my mom's house in Phoenix or when we go out to see Jason in Florida. You can get same day stuff, and some of the stuff is the next day, but even that we're like, really, wow, awesome. So it's like we'll be driving to my mom's house and Kelly's ordering stuff on Amazon. She's like, okay, we'll have all this stuff when we get there. It's like, it's quicker for us to order it to my mom's house, drive to her house to pick it up and come back.
Nuts, huh?
Let's see. Michael said, since we had a bad storm last week and lost power for several days and $500 worth of groceries, I told my wife we're getting a gen set installed and I'm putting solar panels on the roof. Yeah, it's good to have backup. Any more? $500 worth of food, that's like 7 items, right?
Yeah.
That's what it takes to get enough food to cover the bottom of the cart. And so you can't see the bottom, that you're at $500 about. Casey's car gets gallons to the mile. Day job, I'm about to quit mine. Pretty fed up running a steel mill after 13 years.
Yeah, all right. I don't know it.
Commute does not compute. Derek works from home. I could live anywhere as long as I have good internet and access to an airport, but the whole kids thing forces me to be where Well, when you're doing the shared custody thing and all that, so that does limit your stuff. Now I got the big Starlink here, which has been very good for me, and I stepped the Starlink down to the 200 megabits per second from the unlimited because it saved me $40 a month, and it's like rock solid. I do a speed test, 200 every time, so it's like that's fine. A couple days ago, I did a speed test and I was getting like 55 upload, which is amazing. The only thing Mike picks up at my mom's house is chlamydia. Speaking of which, now he brought up a topic. This is a true story. I was watching a video Kelly already knows where this is going because I've told this story 4 or 5 times in the 3 days since I saw it. I'm watching a video, and these 2 young ladies are doing like a video podcast type of thing. And the one girl, she actually says that she just broke up from her boyfriend not that long ago. So she's starting her second hoe phase. And the other girl's like, oh, okay. And she goes, and then she starts complaining that guys are wanting to use condoms. And she's like, I don't like using condoms. And what do they think I am, a whore? It's like, you just said you're starting your hoe phase. The second one, no less. Do they not remember what hoe is short for? What it came from? It's like, yeah, I'm starting my whore phase, but don't you call me a whore. It's like, true story, straight faced. And the other girl's just, yeah, it's so ridiculous. It's like, yeah.
I never stopped my first hoe phase. Just, I don't have any takers, but I'm a hoe.
Yeah, I figured I'd quit when I got to the 4th body, so I'm still sticking it out. I might get to it someday. My hoe phase has been going on for almost 50 years. I got 3 now. Let's go. See, Michael's got his priorities. $500 worth of food, but the beer wasn't cold.
No. Yeah.
You wouldn't want to live in my area, Mike. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Closest neighbors are Amish about 5 miles away, and internet is dicey as hell. Get you some Starlink. Get you some Starlink. Works great.
Living in knowledge paradise. I churn butter once or twice.
And then he does the churning the butter, and the lady walks by.
I guess he was just in Pittsburgh last night doing a concert. I had no idea. My nephew usually goes to see the Weird Al concerts.
Nice. Everything aside from the internet situation sounds ideal. Again, Starlink. Yeah. I need a button I can push. Starlink.
Mike said Game Freak in there, but GF made me think he was saying girlfriend at the end of that.
That's right. That's how I read it the first time, too. Yeah. Phil's mom doesn't like condoms, too.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
I ain't trying to be no baby daddy. Yeah.
Like I tried to explain the Bart before, the rib part is supposed to be on the outside.
Yeah. Hey, why should she get the pleasure? I'm saving it for myself. Now, this is bad.
By the way, oh, yeah.
This is when you know you're in a true slump. My hand said no to me last night when my wife but I knew it was lying. Yeah. You can bribe your hand. You can usually trick it, you know. No, I promise. I'll take you out to eat tomorrow.
Just stay safe. That's all. Stay safe.
That's all. What were you going to say, Poe?
Oh, I was going to say, just like, Bliss Games has that new game coming out based on Reservoir Dogs. It's called Reservoir Tips. So don't forget to check out his website and order.
Yeah.
They go quick.
Bliss has been putting out a lot of games lately. Yeah. Reservoir Tips. Nice. Yeah. That's funny.
Wasn't that an old disgusting joke from way back in the day? It was something about a used condom, or the guy wanted it back, so he told the guy to go get it for him or something. Oh. He gets it for him, and he says, "Oh, but the joke's on him. I sucked out the cream before I gave it back." He thought it was a Twinkie or something. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. That was elementary school.
Yeah,
Very
right.
rotten kid.
Right. Bliss is legendary. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
Here I am stuck in the middle with you. See the Reservoir Tips dancing around.
Oh,
We have a lot of great ideas for games. Somebody just needs to make them. I don't think Brian from Brian's Man Cave would make any of the ones that I suggest here. So
yeah. I don't know. He might if you pitch it to him right.
that could be another game. Pitch a tent.
Pitch.
It's about camping, right?
Camping game. Pitch a tent. Yeah. I mean, Derek was making those games. He could make it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that would be funny.
We do. You know, we got all these guys bringing out games. We should just have somebody that just brings out nothing but like the Mystique games.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be
I guess
fun.
maybe we do, right? They came out with Beat 'em and Eat 'em for television and a couple other ones from that.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. It'd be fun to write games, but I don't think I could do it anymore. Derek says he might have to make one of these.
For sure. Yeah.
Beat him and eat him too. Pitch a tent.
You got to build a tent before, I don't know, before a bear gets here or something. We'll have to think about it.
Pictures
And by bear, I mean just a big dude dressed in leather and ball gag.
Pitchers and catchers. Plastique doesn't discriminate against ball handlers. Oh. Well, there you go. Game Freak. Ball handlers right there. Pitchers and catchers. You don't have to worry about your hand saying no. Yeah. What's that deal? If they sit on your left hand until it goes numb and then use a reverse grip, it's almost like someone else is doing it.
Yeah, that one's called The Stranger, I think.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Buddy of mine in the Navy used to say that all the time. Shows you how old that joke is. Yeah. I met a Navy guy today. He's active duty. He's on his way from San Antonio to San Diego.
Oh, nice.
And they stopped over, and I talked to him for about 15 minutes. He's a Navy corpsman.
Oh, okay.
And he told me he was on orders, and he was going to San Diego. And I'm like, "You in the Navy?" And he's like, "Yeah." How'd you know? I'm like, "Yeah, you're going to San Diego, and you're active duty. There's a lot of Navy goes there." Nice kid.
Was his name Harvey?
No.
Just wonder.
Could you imagine if this was new subscribers' time watching this show? Either report it or be here every week. Yeah, one of those people that we don't recognize their name, but they got gifted a membership and they get the notice. They're like, "Hey, I was gifted. Let's go check out the channel." And then first thing they see is Poe's mom has it. It's like, what? Like you said, they'd either bail or stay forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're known for. I liked how you worked in the vinyl in the intro.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're known for, vinyl and people's moms.
Yeah, I'm guessing that Mike missed the beginning of that, so he'll have to go back and watch that. A brand new intro, a new song. And I know Mike likes to point out the dumb things that AI does whenever they mess up. So you'll see a good bit of it in that one.
Yeah. Yeah. The only one that really stood out to me that I noticed was when was it at the movie theater or there, and then when we turn around, then I had a hat on too.
You had the hat on. I think when we put the VR headset on, all of a sudden it showed me with a full head of hair putting that on, and then it was going.
No, I didn't notice that.
And then we run to the race cars to race each other. It actually shows you opening my door, but then you run over to your car like you opened the door for me.
Oh, I'm polite. I'm a nice guy. Yeah. I did notice that. We both get in the passenger side.
Yeah.
Slide over. It's like it's like watching old movies and stuff. Don't they do that in Psycho? I think they all get out on the passenger side of the car because I guess he didn't want to have the door. I don't know what Hitchcock was thinking, but they get out the passenger side in a couple or three different scenes. Or like in old TV shows and movies and stuff, how everyone always sat on one side of the table so the camera could be on the other side.
Yeah, everybody's jammed together.
Jammed on the back. Yeah, Mike always goes back and watches the beginning. Yeah, brand new intro. It's got some good stuff.
Like I told Bart whenever I sent it, it's not any shorter. I was always saying I was going to redo the beginning shorter, and then it's not any shorter. It's probably actually longer.
Yeah. What did it end up? 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Yeah, the old one was 2:50 something, I think. Well, it was three. It was over 3 minutes when you had the Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah.
That put it over 3 minutes, but I always stop that. But yeah. Dang it. I thought of something else I was going to bring up tonight. Now I can't remember what it was. It wasn't video game related. It might have been movies or something. I don't know. But I guess Spider-Man's the big movie that people are seeing right now.
Yeah.
And
I did see something about that. What somehow, some way, it was It was leaked somehow. I don't know what the deal was there, but they said like millions of people watched it and it was perfectly legal. The way they watched it, it wasn't like they pirated it. It was put out there.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if it's by the movie company or what happened. I didn't read the whole article. I just saw the beginning of it. But yeah, I guess a lot of people saw it at home without paying for it. So
I don't condone such actions. I'll have to look for it now. Yeah. Kelly and I watched a couple or three horror movies in the last few days that we got off of that Cobwebs channel that I was talking about a couple weeks ago. He had a show, and they were like, he usually he'll highlight 10 movies, and like 9 of them we'd never seen. And between the two of us, we've seen a lot of horror movies, so we were like, wow, there's a lot of movies there that we hadn't seen. So
yeah,
I downloaded a handful of those.
Somebody's enjoying the fireworks here. They're setting off fireworks while it rains.
Oh, there I could hear it.
I was reminded, one of the groups that I'm in on Facebook, it's one of the Gen X groups, and they'll just bring up random things. And a woman in there the other day brought up, she was trying to remember what movie it was, and she was talking about, there's a prisoner in the prison that works out a way to escape with somebody else that works in the prison. So they're going to sneak her out with the next dead person in a coffin. When they go to bury that person, this guy's supposed to come and dig her up, and then she'll have her freedom. So in the end of this movie, she's laying there in the coffin waiting and wondering why this guy isn't digging her up and getting her out. And then whenever she lights her lighter she has, he's the one that died.
He's in there.
In the coffin.
Oh, wow.
And I remembered that right away as soon as they mentioned that. And I said, it wasn't a movie. Well, that was Alfred Hitchcock Presents in the 80s. I remember watching that as a kid. And all the people in the comments after that are the same as me. It's like, that's one that just stuck with you when you're a little kid watching it. It's like, holy crap, that would suck. And I think that was actually a remake in the 80s from the older Alfred Hitchcock company that said before. I looked it up on the YouTube, and I did find the episode. So
nice. Yeah, when you were describing it, I was thinking, it sounds like one of those. I was like, okay, I think I might have even seen it, but it wasn't a full-length movie. It was like a Tales from the Crypt or one of those, shorter things. But yeah, nice.
Yeah, I know, Derek. And somebody else said that in the woman's post, because she wrote that. The person lights a lighter, and then they see the person, and that's what everybody was saying in the comments. Spoiler alert. But there were a lot of 80s kids remembered watching that. And some people were saying Amazing Stories or Twilight Zone. I'm like, no, I remember that was Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Yeah.
I remember seeing.
I was watching another person, and it might have been one of the horror people like Cobweb or the Ghost Pirate, and they said, no, I don't think it was them because they're pretty good about protecting even for older movies. But they were talking about a movie that came out in the late 70s, early 80s. I can't remember what it was. And he stops and he's like, well, spoiler. And he goes, can you spoil a 50-year-old movie?
Right.
And he just tells he's like, this is what happened. It's like, it's a 50-year-old movie.
Right.
Yeah. It's like you watch these random people that are watching Star Wars for the first time. You're like, did they really not know Vader was Luke's dad? Even if you've never seen the movies. You
have to know.
Tommy Boy yelling into the fan with the wrong quote that everyone thinks is a Mandela effect now. The Luke, I'm your father, instead of no, I'm your father. And they're like, that's a Mandela effect. I said, no, that's a Tommy Boy effect.
Right.
He says it wrong in Tommy Boy, and now everyone thinks that's what James Earl Jones said. Speaking of movie shows, all the Tales from the Crypt seasons are available on Tubi.
Yeah, they've been showing up. Somebody was having a marathon of them there the last few months. My wife was DVRing all of them, so we were watching them.
Mike says he loves stories like that. Hitchcock, Twilight Zone, Outer Limits. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of those also back then I remember a lot was I'm pretty sure it was a bad guy or whatever. Don't remember the whole story, but he's in a car accident. They assume he's dead. And like the whole episode is him in his head. He's still alive. He's laying there in the morgue or whatever. Finally, he gets his pinky to move. And he thinks, oh, they're going to see my pinky and then I'll be saved. And he's moving it. And the one guy's like, look, his pinky just moved. And the guy's like, oh, no, that's just nerves. And then they end up doing the autopsy on him and he's still alive inside. And that to me is like, wouldn't that freaking suck? Oh. Holy crap. They start the little saw,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. What was it? What series was that in?
I don't know. Yeah, it was what? There were so many back then. Like he said, Hitchcock, Twilight Zone, Outer Limits all had a new show in the 80s. You had Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side. Loved Tales from the Dark Side. The Dark Room was another short-lived one that we loved as kids. Then Amazing Stories, but they weren't quite as, not quite as scary as the rest of them.
Right. Yeah, they were more, they had supernatural elements and stuff like that, but it wasn't like horror type of supernatural. It wasn't going to be someone coming back from the dead or buried alive or something like that. It was going to be, oh, I was saved, and it turned out it was this dead person who came and saved me as an angel, not as an evil zombie. Yeah. I was going down the foggy road, and all of a sudden I saw someone waving a light. It turns out it was a lighthouse keeper that died 80 years ago, and he warned them or something, stuff like that.
Right.
I was trying to eat dinner, and all of a sudden a zombie came and ate my face off instead. Not that kind of stuff.
I mentioned his channel here before, or their channel, Secret Galaxy. Covers everything from back in the 70s and, well, some of the 70s, mostly 80s, some 90s stuff. And one of his members-only videos there last month, I think, was the story of Amazing Stories and how that went and how, it should have been a lot huger than it was, but people just kind of stopped watching. So there were other shows on going up against it. We loved that show.
Yeah. Cabinet of Curiosities. Is that the one we were watching with Jason? I don't remember. It was kind of like that too, though. It had stuff like that in it. But yeah, I loved all that stuff, which directly led me into watching. 90% of our movie watching is horror. Then 90% of the remainder is like, I don't even know what. It's just a mix of whatever. That's not.
I'm gonna go close this door now before my floor gets flooded here.
Okay. Okay, he's finally gone. Now we'll do the giveaway. Oh, we're giving away the pile of games that Poe's sitting on. So what else are we talking about? Anyone see any other new movies that's not Spider-Man? Because I haven't. We've been watching older movies from the 80s and stuff that we thought we'd seen a lot of, and then we find out we haven't seen it. So that's what Kelly and I have been watching. But so I don't know. Just wait for Poe to get back, because that's a big prize. That is a big prize. Uh-oh, he's back.
Movie-wise, I know what Masters of the Universe came to Prime here. So
Yep, there you go.
I didn't watch it a second time. I watched it in the drive-in like 2 weeks before it came to Prime, but that's okay. My son wanted to see it before he left, so I'm glad we did that.
Casey saw Mike's Mom Does Dallas. Ghost in the Shell live action movie is pretty sweet. Nice. I guess Derek's talking about He-Man. Pretty good. Could have been better, but could have been worse.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to describe it.
Oh, okay. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. That's what we were watching in Florida. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that new stuff. The last thing we saw new was, what you call it, Obsession. We saw that in the theaters.
Oh, yeah.
And but now that's out on demand. I can always tell when things hit the on demand side because reactors start showing up. It's like, oh, they're reacting to that movie now, so it must be available. By the way, She-Ra is confirmed.
She-Ra.
Interesting. Makes sense.
Yeah. Did well enough to have a She-Ra movie.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it as a kid, but I mean, obviously there's a crossover there, but more of a backstory and stuff, you know. Skeletor's original boss was the bad guy, and She-Ra. As a kid, I didn't watch any of that, so I didn't really know. But one year, my brother bought me the original Masters of the Universe movie on DVD, and then he also bought me He-Man and She-Ra's Christmas special. It was a cartoon. You know, he kind of prank gifts for me, but I do have them in my collection now. So.
Nice. That's cool. Derek got Obsession, but he hasn't watched it yet. It's a good movie.
I miss a lot because we end up watching things all the time that are like 48 Hours, Dateline, NBC, all the murder mystery shows. And if there's no new ones, we end up watching ones that were made back in the 90s. Like, holy crap. Yeah. So that's what we end up watching most of the time when we actually sit down to watch TV.
Yeah. No, like I said, Kelly and I, we get to watching those guys' shows, and then we find horror movies from the 70s and 80s that we haven't seen before. So then we'll go find those, and we watch a lot of those.
I did watch The Long Walk a few weeks ago. I think it was on, might have been Prime. I actually listened to it years back on Audible when I was listening to that going to and from work, and that was one of Stephen King's old stories that he made in the 70s, the book. Yeah. And they did a good job with the movie, I thought, but they totally changed the end. So that's kind of cool. A lot of times people hate that, but it made it more of a surprise if you had read the book.
Right.
You weren't expecting the new ending.
Mark Hamill's in that, right?
That is, no, that's just a bunch of kids. I don't even know anybody who's.
who plays the army guy?
The major? It could be, come to think of it. She put it on one night for me to watch, and then she went upstairs to get ready for bed. And so I'm sitting there late at night watching it. Yeah, it might have been. I didn't recognize him though. But
Yeah, from the clips I saw, and then when I heard it was him, I was like, "Oh wow, okay." Megan says Obsession is definitely different. It was good. Yeah. Derek says, "Yeah, watching the old faithful shows and movies. Maybe I should watch Terrifier 3 sometime soon." Yeah, he still hasn't seen that.
I never did watch the new Running Man either. That's supposed to be really based on Stephen King's book. You know, the one with Arnold was loosely based, but the Arnold one's such a classic now. You know, but the original story, if you read it, is really good. It's totally different from the Arnold movie. So I'm not sure how well the new movie did, the new version. But
yeah,
I'd like to check it out.
I haven't seen that yet either. I need to see it. Mike says Terrifier movies are guilty pleasures for me. So over the top. They are. Which makes it fun. It makes it a fun movie. I know I don't think I'm in a majority in any way. I still like the first one the best. But for me, it's kind of like Indiana Jones 1, 3, 2. It's my running order. But I'm not saying they're on the same quality as Indiana Jones. Don't spoil Terrifier 3 for Derek. It's going to be 50 years old by the time he watches it. We'll be allowed to spoil it. Yeah. Dead Alive. That's a good movie right there. I kick ass for the Lord. That ending scene with when he's got the lawnmower and he's just. Have you seen Dead Alive, Poe?
I don't remember if I've ever seen that, but there are so many movies that I've watched and forgotten about.
Yeah, that's actually what's his name that did Lord of the Rings? The director guy. His name keeps doing touch and goes, but I can't think of it. Peter Jackson. Yeah. He did that horror movie and just total schlock and just crazy. At one point, a dude gets cut in half, so then his intestines come out, but the butthole's still connected, and the intestines are zombified and it's farting. So that just gives you an idea of what the movie's gonna do. Just so over the top, hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, this is the correct order. Yeah. Crypto's talking about, I guess, the Toy Story movies. Seems like every time I get a Woody, Phil's mom happens to be around.
He has both a Woody and a Buzz in her nightstand drawer.
Terrifier 3 is awesome. Need to see 1 and 2 prior for maximum effect. Yeah, there it is. And Mike was typing while I was doing my best. I was trying to get to it before I knew someone would, and I figured Mike probably would. No, it is a fun movie. It is. It's hilarious. But yeah, it's set in Australia, of course, because Peter Jackson's Australia, or is it in New Zealand? But there's a preacher guy, and when the shit really hits the fan, there's that scene where they're all scared, and he comes flying in. I kick ass for the Lord. He's fighting. It's pretty good. Yeah, Megan's right. You got it for Terrifier. At least see 2 before you see 3. But I say see all 3. I would watch them in order 1, 2, and 3. But I like 1, 3, 2. That's the order I like them. Now, Indiana Jones for me, 1 and 3 are really close. I like Indiana Jones 3 a lot.
Yeah.
I just think it's
an awesome movie.
Great movie, and Sean Connery is hilarious in it, especially coming, you think of him as 007, and then in that movie, he's just everything Indy's doing. He shoots the gun. Look what you did. Totally anti 007, James Bond. And what is it? He plays Indy's dad, and they're only like 5 years apart.
Right.
Connery and Harrison. Yeah. That's kind of like Tom Hanks and Sally Field in that, what was that movie about the comedy stuff? She was his love interest, and then in Forrest Gump, she's his mom.
Yeah.
And in our chat, that can go that way anyway, because people's love interest is other people's moms. So it's Sean Connery elevates any film. Yes.
There's a really good Martin Short documentary. I think it was on Prime. It might be Netflix. We watched it here this past spring, and they show a ton of Martin Short's home movies. He hung out at his cottage or whatever. All the stars would come visit because everybody loved him. And one of the clips is in the 90s. Tom Hanks is there visiting Martin Short, and everybody else is just kind of watching them. They're out on a boat or whatever, and they redo the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid scene where they have to jump.
Oh.
And Tom Hanks is being Forrest Gump, and Martin Short's being Ed Grimley in it. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Nice. And Mike had said, it's true, though, the only man that could father Indy is 007.
Right.
Casey wants to know if Mike is playing in the game challenge. I'm sure he'll get some scores in there. Yeah.
Crispy's playing tomorrow at lunch.
Yeah, Crispy is playing a lunchtime stream on Monday. Yes, tomorrow. So that will be fun. I can't remember. Is it noon Central?
I think he said 11 Central.
11 Central? Okay. Yeah, nice. Should be good. I don't even remember what my scores are, but I'm sure he'll beat them. I'm just trying
One day I'll play. If it gets close to the end of the month and I don't have any way to record, I'll go old school with the tripod and everything, recording the actual TV, just to make sure I get my scores out there.
Yeah. I'm just trying to hold that bottom spot because, spoiler alert, I spoiled already, but the day before, that Saturday before we ended, I'm flipping the rules to golf rules, low score wins. And I'm going to dominate. Right now, I got that locked. Yeah, you got to love it. It always happens when the two of us shoot a video of the challenge. Bo will send it to me and say, man, I played like crap. And then I get half his score. Bliss was doing the same thing in his video. He's like, man, I really sucked in those games. And I'm like, I got half of what he scored. Scores that leave me. But that's okay. I don't care. I just like playing them. I think it makes it interesting.
All right.
I don't ever expect to win any of these things.
And that is a fun bunch of games.
Yeah.
Another time I had fun is back when we did Spider Fighter. I loved that. And I think Jabba put that up, that he was doing Spider Fighter. I think a challenge for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a fun game. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how this goes, though, with 5 games, 5 weeks, basically. Yeah, one and done is a cruel mistress, but I love it. Yeah. So it is tough. And especially like me, I've never played any of these games, which is true for 98% of the Atari library. I've never played them. So all of these one and dones, it's my first time ever. And it shows.
You do have to do a little research with the 2600 games to make sure everybody's playing the right way, like where the difficulty switches are supposed to be, if that's a factor in the game. And usually it's just game mode 1 on most games that you start up. Actually, I think looking it up again, I probably shouldn't say it, now people will go play it. Atlantis, I think, is like game mode 4 is their easy one. It's just a practice type thing.
Oh,
The ships don't speed up. Well, I mean, if somebody tries to do that, we'll be able to tell by watching it that, hey, those ships are slow the whole time, but
right.
you could, but we can't practice for a one and done, so you just kind of screwed.
Yeah. Well, it's funny with Stampede. I played for my video and my score that I submitted. I played on the easier mode, and then I switched it to the hard mode after, because I know you played on hard mode, right? You played with the difficulty switch on A instead of B.
Yeah.
And I did better because the easy mode, the rope is longer, but then if it goes all the way out, it takes longer to come back in.
Yeah.
It would take me too long to get up, and then the cattle would get past. So I did better when I couldn't throw the rope as far. Just get close and whap them real fast. But yeah, kind of like Mike's mom, get her close and then whap her. But so I did actually better, not a lot. My scores were still not very good. But I had played that on Intellivision at least, so I knew the content. I knew what I was doing. I knew the goals of the game. Hey, how's it going, Daniel?
Hey, Danny.
In the UK and
Nice.
Europe. In the wee hours of the morning. Yeah. Way early. Welcome in. Good to see you again. I know he's been in here before, so
Right.
welcome back. Always good to see our friends from across the pond.
Yeah.
No Gideon tonight. He hasn't made it in.
He's probably sleeping.
Yeah, by now he's sleeping. Yeah, because it's a little late for him to pop in. He's from the Netherlands. Of course, Jabba was here earlier. He's from England.
Right.
He's back from his trip to France. Took a whole month. Awesome. Jealous.
Yeah, for sure.
Now he's back to spanking us in the pinball tournaments. Can Atari video games play on the Sega Genesis video game console?
I would say no. I don't know if they have an Atari. Was there ever a compilation that came out? I mean,
Yeah, that would be
I'm not sure.
right? Yeah, there would have to be some kind of compilation thing. I'm sure if there is, someone in our chat would know if there was a way. I certainly wouldn't. Poe hasn't heard of it if there is. So I don't know.
I was a Genesis owner back in the day, but I never did buy a lot of games for it. Mostly rented for it because my main machine was the Super Nintendo back then, so I was buying everything for the Super Nintendo back in the day.
Yeah. That's an interesting question. I certainly don't know. I never had one, a Sega Genesis. So Mike says no. There's no way to play Atari on there.
Yeah, a lot of times I think the compilation games were probably more of the PS1 era and PCs when they would come up with a disc with a bunch of Namco games or Atari Activision games, stuff like that.
Yeah. Anymore, the best thing to do is if you don't have a way to play them, just get an emulator. Put it on a laptop, a PC, a Raspberry Pi. I got Stella running great on that. I'm playing all kinds of stuff on that. On Steam and consoles. Yeah. Crispy says tomorrow is my first day of 4 a.m. work schedule.
Oh, beautiful, Crispy. Beautiful.
I'll see you fellers and lady fellers later. See y'all.
Get a good sleep.
This week. Yeah, get
I
some
don't
sleep.
get up until just about 4 o'clock, so I don't start at 4, but I get up. I start at 6. But I'm actually a little sleepy myself for a change. Usually on the weekends, we stay up till 4 or 5 a.m. and then I sleep until afternoon. Well, last night we stayed up till like probably almost 4:30, but then I ended up getting up about 5 hours later. So I didn't give myself the 9-hour sleep like I normally do.
Yeah, our alarm goes off at 6:10 now because we don't have to. Of course, most days I'm up at between 5:15 or so. Even on the work days, I'll get up, and then the alarm goes off. Kelly gets up, and then we go into work. Yes, Genesis controllers work on Atari. Was there a... Oh, I missed this up here. Daniel had said, dang it, I got something just stuck in my throat here. I think it's possible to use Sega Genesis controllers.
Yeah, you can do that on the 2600.
Yeah. And Mike said, yeah, controllers work on Atari.
Yeah.
We might have a digital-only future, yeah. Poe knows how to party. Yeah, staying up till 5 in the morning, I can't do that. There's no way.
Probably the worst night for it is like Friday night because I'll be up at 4 a.m. and then go to bed at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But I'm just keeping up with her at that point because she wants to watch something. I'll come out here and make a video at like midnight and then go in and watch something with her.
Yeah.
And mess around on Discord and stuff.
Well, Kelly and I will get this wild hair. We'll watch Casey. And then we'll say, oh, let's go ahead and watch a movie now. So, it's Casey's show starts at 7 o'clock our time. So at 9 o'clock, when he stops reading the chat and gets into his show,
you can watch 2 full movies and then Casey's still on whenever you.
Right. No, we'll watch Casey, and then when Casey finishes, we'll decide to put on a movie. And then sometime during that movie, I'll suddenly wake up on the couch and I'll go, oh man, I was asleep. And that wakes Kelly up. So I'll be like, how long have you been asleep? And she's like, I remember the opening credits. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I remember the 2 minutes after that. So yeah.
I get that in the evenings as work days because I'll get home and then we'll have dinner or whatever. And then I'll sit there and she'll have something on and I'll be like, and then she'll be looking at her phone or something. And she'll be like, wait, what did they say? And that'll wake me up. I'm like, I have no idea. I saw the beginning and that was it. I was done.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll look at my phone and say, oh, Offgrid and Greg are on or something. I got to go watch that,
Right. Well, we used to do that when Kelly still worked in the kitchen. We'd get up at 4:15 and or 4:20 and go to work, and then we do the show Sunday night, and we don't have to work Monday. So sometimes after the show, as tired as I was, I'd be like, yeah, and then we finish the show, and me and Poe would talk for half an hour after, saying the whole time how tired we are, but then we talk for half an hour. And then we go in and start a movie, and it's like, there's no chance we're going to make it through this movie.
Right.
It's already getting way late, and we're tired. Now it's not too bad.
Used to do that at the drive-in back in the day. When I was dating my wife, going to the drive-in, they would sometimes do a triple feature. You go to see all 3 movies, well, forget about it. At least by the end of the second movie, you're going to pass out. The third movie's going to go till 2, 3 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. The last time I took Kelly to the drive-in, it was terrible because I spent the whole night trying to figure out which car she was in. Rodney Dangerfield for the win. Of course, I think Rodney started off saying his wife was feeling frisky or something, so she said, let's go to the drive-in, and then he spent all night trying to figure out which car she was in. Kelly fell asleep at a drive-in once. Yeah. The other.
Oh, did you see Boston Scally threw another hint out for their next hat? I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I didn't. What is it?
Well, they're showing golf clubs, and then they show a Baby Ruth.
Uh-oh. Caddyshack coming up,
Yeah,
right?
I'm thinking we're going to get a Caddyshack, but I just wonder. They also showed like a pitchfork. So is it going to be like a groundskeeper style hat, or maybe we'll get the judge's ugly hat? I don't know if they would go that far as to make. But a lot of people were saying that in the comments. Do we get a bowl of soup with this hat?
Nice. Yeah. I was going to throw another Rodney Dangerfield that I always got me was, he said, my wife cut me down to once a month for sex now. He goes, but that's not too bad. I know 2 or 3 guys she cut out completely. Yeah. Dangerfield, hilarious.
No, definitely.
Yeah. We've been watching a lot of people react to his 100 bet. There's a 100 best Rodney Dangerfield one-liners, which is technically 99 because one of them is in there twice, which I can't think of which one it is, but it's very obvious when he says it the second time. But will you and Poe be watching The Shallows on Netflix this month?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. What is The Shallows about? It's not about Mike's mom. That's The Shallows.
That's The Abyss.
Oh, Mike's favorite is the cigarettes only after sex. Rodney's had the same pack for 10 years. The bad part is his wife is up to 3 packs a day. That was on the Carson show, wasn't it?
I love that. You'll find a whole bunch of those clips whenever he did Carson. It's hilarious.
Well, it cracks you up because you watch him. He comes out and he'll do a 5-minute stand-up bit, and then he sits down, and the whole interview he's just doing another 15 minutes of sit down, stand up, and Johnny just tosses him stuff every once in a while.
Right.
And it's yeah, no more cigarettes. The depths instead of the shallows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Carson. And John, man, half the fun of those, too, is watching Carson's reactions.
Oh, yeah.
To what Dangerfield's saying. Yeah. I like watching those, and I like watching, oh, my gosh, I cannot remember. Don Rickles.
Don Rickles, yeah. When I was younger,
on,
when I was a kid, I'm like, boy, this guy's just a mean old dick. Now that I'm a mean old dick, I think he's hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny. When he goes on, when he would go on talk shows and stuff, and he would just bust on them and just, how did you get this show? You are the worst interviewer ever. It's like, yeah, he started.
I remember that saying whenever he was in the movie Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang. They was calling Artie Lang Baby Gorilla all the time, off camera. Hey, Baby Gorilla. You know?
Absolutely, Daniel. Thanks for joining the fun.
Another funny thing to try to picture is like Don Rickles and Bob Newhart were best friends, and them and their wives used to go on vacations and stuff together. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. And new info, Star Wars was based on a true story. Yeah. I forget who we were watching. Someone was reacting to Empire Strikes Back, I think, and they're like, that's crazy. This was based on a true story. And it's like, oh, okay. Shark Attack drama movie with Blake Lively. Derek says Sharknado?
Sharknado, you know, Derek, I don't even know if I've ever seen one of those. And what they had, like a zillion of those come out. I had an idea at the time that they could have a hurricane movie with panthers and lions and things like that and call it Hurricane. It would be right up that same alley.
Right there with Sharknado. It's the hurricane.
It makes billions of dollars on them.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard that too,
Yeah.
Mike. Don
Yes, he
Rickles
was.
in real life was an absolute sweetheart. Yeah.
Hey, another funny comedian back in the day that you don't hear much about. what the heck was his name now? The guy that did the voice of Frosty the Snowman in the original cartoon was a stand-up comedian.
Oh.
And
yeah,
it's been a while now. Probably about 6 or 7 months ago, I just watched a bunch of his stand-up, and the guy was hilarious. His delivery.
Yeah. One of the funniest things I seen was what's his name, Foster Brooks.
Oh yeah,
was always playing the drunk guy when he was doing the Don Rickles roast. That is a funny clip. Watch him if you ever see it on YouTube. Watch Foster Brooks roasting Don Rickles, and he talks about fooling around with his wife, and he's like, "But don't tell anyone because my wife will get mad if she finds out." And calling her Mrs. Pickles and all kinds of just hilarious stuff. Have you seen the movie called The Flight of the Living Dead from 2006?
No, I don't think I saw that one.
I don't think so. Derek says, based on a true story like Idiocracy. Sadly enough. Yeah, Foster Brooks, hilarious, amazing. He was a highlight of those old Dean Martin roasts when Foster Brooks would get up there. And of course, the Don Rickles roasting Mr. T. Well, Don Rickles roasted any of those black actors. There's no way they'd air it now.
Right.
He'd make all the jokes and just hilarious stuff. And I remember the one that got me was when they were doing Mr. T's. You know, it was during the A-Team, and Mr. T was there, and George Peppard, and he made a couple of jokes about George Peppard being upset. Why is a black guy getting so many lines and stuff? But from what I understand, he was pretty upset.
Yeah,
Mr. T was becoming so famous and all that stuff.
Yeah, they say he was pretty much a dick.
Yeah. Of course, then Rickles is like, go ahead, George. Tell him what you said to me about how blacks need to stay out of our neighborhoods. It's like, do you guys like Bill Hicks? Yeah, Bill Hicks was funny. Yeah. He had a lot of good stuff.
I don't recognize the name, so I don't know if I remember him.
Bill Hicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died a long time ago. When did he die? In the 80s? He was, he was funny. He was funny. Wanted Dead or Alive from 1986. Never got a vinyl and CD and cassette digital audio. You're talking Bon Jovi, Wanted Dead or Alive? Let's see. Yes, sir. Bill Hicks and Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinison, yeah, for sure.
Ow. Yeah,
he had a feud going on with Bobcat for whatever reason for a while there.
Oh, yeah. Early 90s, Mike says, is when Bill Hicks died. Yeah, I was going to say, I was thinking it was late 80s, but yeah, early 90s. Yeah. He's worth looking into. Yeah. Like I said, we watch all those reactions. We've been watching people do reactions to George Carlin, which is funny when they watch his older stuff, you know, shortly before he passed. And when he's a crotchety old man and he's saying all these things, you can just tell he's like, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm just saying what I gotta say. And then you'll see these same people watch like his 7 Dirty Words, you know, like, oh my gosh, look how young he was. And it's like, even that though, you can go back and see his stuff in black and white when he was on like the Jack Parr show and stuff and doing the weatherman bit. And it's like, that's old Carlin.
Right.
But yeah, Bill Hicks was Dennis Leary before Dennis Leary. Jabba says Carlin's probably my favorite. And he's Rufus. I mean, you can't go wrong with, you know, George Carlin. Yeah, we were watching someone watch Bill and Ted, and they were like, "Who is that guy? He looks really familiar." Yeah. and he plays the Cardinal in Dogma. So he plays it. And then in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, he plays the guy that has the "Will give head for ride" sign.
Oh. Talk amongst yourselves again. Hold on. I have a visitor here real quick.
Uh-oh. Okay.
They never leave me alone.
Daniel's talking about the Rutger Hauer movie based off the Steve McQueen wanted it. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you threw me off when you said digital audio. Carlin is an all-time great. Yeah, brilliant wordsmith. You know, he spent his time, and he had some really good bits. And the visitor is Phil's mom. Nice. Yeah, I was a Carlin fan for a long, long time. Mom's one toe. Yeah. I don't know. Was that Phil's mom that came into Poe's garage? He did say the floor was wet. We have both digital audio and digital video and physical audio and physical. I see. Nice. Yeah. I'd never seen that.
Stand-up comedian. There's some really great ones. Stephen Wright was one that I always liked to watch.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious. Of course, Mitch Hedberg. People either love him or hate him, I think. I just thought the guy was hilarious. The stuff he came up with was so out there.
Yeah. What was... I say that Mitch Hedberg, I used to do drugs. I still do drugs, but I used to do it too.
Right. And then he said, I haven't slept for weeks because that would be way too long.
And what was Stephen Wright? He used to sneak out when he was a fetus. He figured he didn't have fingerprints yet, so it was the perfect time for a crime spree.
He has a line that's kind of like that. He's in So I Married an Axe Murderer. They need someone to fly the dude there real quick, and he's flying the plane. And he falls asleep. And the other dude's like, oh, wake up, you're flying a plane. He's like, oh, man, I just had the craziest dream. He's like, I was born like 18 weeks, or how did he say it? He was born like a couple months early or something. He's saying, he's like, nurses and doctors are freaking out. He's telling this whole story instead of flying the plane.
Oh, yeah. What did Stephen Wright say? The whole like 500 ants dressed up as rice and robbed a Chinese restaurant. He says, I don't think they did it though. I know some of them, they wouldn't do that.
Oh, but now I want to go and just sit and watch a bunch of those old clips.
Notice a chicken never gets caught up in a tornado. You see a tornado coming, grab it. Yeah, we'll watch people that react to Mitch Hedberg, and then in the comments, everyone's like, "Got to go see Stephen Wright." If you like Mitch Hedberg, you got to go see Stephen Wright.
There was another dude back in the day, and his whole thing was, I'm going to tell you a joke, but you won't get it for so many seconds, but then it'll hit you like a hand grenade. So then he would tell the joke, and he'd act like he's tossing it out, and then people would realize, start laughing. I can't remember his name either. That was I watched a lot of those guys in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, I like
Emo Phillips. He was a goofball.
Yeah. More modern, but Jimmy Carr, he does a lot of really harsh jokes, and he'll throw one out there that you're like, oh my gosh. And he's like, that's just to see where the audience is sitting and whether or not I can tell the next joke. It's like, yeah. Saved by the power of citrus. Oh, Mike, I'm going to let you down. Oh. I know, but I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't. It's not coming to me, Mike. Yeah, Jimmy Carr is hilarious. Yeah, Jimmy Carr is laughing. Except better. Yeah. Jimmy Carr is funny. I like him, and of the new ones, of course, Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Has a lot of good bits. There's no reason to hit a woman bit. That's a funny. I don't know if you've seen that bit.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's hilarious, and I'll use some of that stuff because he does a part in there, and he's like, the point of the bit is, to say that there's no reason to hit a woman, and he says there's plenty of reasons, you just don't do it, and he'll go through all these possible reasons. And at one point he's like, okay, I'll throw you ladies a bone out there. He's like, I get it. There are these guys, they'll come home from work, they come walking in the door, and they're like, tuna casserole, and just start swinging. Those guys are pieces of shit. They need to be buried under the bridge. So now whenever we're watching TV or something and someone mentions tuna casserole, I'm like, tuna casserole? And yeah. Let's see. It's his limes float, Joe. Okay. If you're on a sinking boat, grab some limes. Saved by the power of citrus. There you go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. While you were gone, we were Two Moms, One Pope came up.
Oh.
we figured that might have been where you went. Yeah. Clip that car laugh. Now I forget what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. The Bill Burr. There's another thing where he says something about slamming your wife's head in the kitchen cabinets because she didn't dry the can opener properly. It's gonna fucking rust. And it's like and then he stops in the middle. He's like, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now, but but yeah, the whole thing it's a funny bit, and it's fun to watch couples react to it because the wife will start right off like, what do you mean there's no reason to hit a woman? The dude's kind of like, okay, some of those reasons he's saying, I get it. You don't do it, but I get it. That is a reason. It's like, and the part that always gets me, he talks about a fight he got in with his girlfriend, and he's walking the dog, and dogs will pick up on your energy. So he's walking the dog, and he's all pissed off. And the dog's walking beside me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is part of that bit too. He said part of the problem is you're not allowed to ask questions about what happened before. If you see something where a man and a woman got in a fight, you can't ask questions what happened before. What was the woman saying before the dude started, punching her and stuff, or what was happening? And he said, if I were to get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you have some questions? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did the snake bite you? Yeah. No, it's okay, Daniel. Don't worry about spelling mistakes. I can't spell either.
I made it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good bit. If you get a chance, look it up sometime. Bill Burr, No Reason to Hit a Woman. It's pretty funny.
He had that hilarious cartoon that was out. I'm pretty sure he created it, wrote it, everything, and then he was the main character. It's supposed to be he was a father, back in the 70s. And it's probably based off of his father, but he keeps telling his kids, I'm going to put you through the wall. It's a great cartoon. What they called Ethics for Family? Something like that. It didn't last for very long, but it was hilarious.
Yeah. I thought it was funny because he was in Mandalorian, for a couple
Oh, yeah.
of episodes. And I saw an interview, and they were like, "Were you excited to be in the Star Wars?" And he's like, "No, I never really liked Star Wars." It's like,
Just work is work. Well, he was in Breaking Bad too, but not a big part in that one either.
you know, she wasn't just like, "You want some Baskin Robbins?" And he's just like, yeah. It is a funny bit. It's a funny bit. But yeah, he's got quite a few. We need a Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, the video game. I mean,
We got a Halloween game coming up here in October, where you get to be Michael Myers.
Awesome. Do you get to be little kid Michael Myers and walk in on your
Ooh.
sister? That was a scene there.
That's probably DLC. You'll have to pay extra for that.
Well, if there is, G. Parker will have that clip on his videos, because there's a plug for the G. Parker pinball videos. If you watch any of his VPX videos he's putting out, at some point he's going to scroll past the Big Juicy Melons Whoa Nelly adult version. He's got the thumbnail right on it. If it's not that one, he's got the adult version of Playboy. So there's boobies on all of Greg's. Yeah, they're animated drawing boobies.
One of the guys I work with, if he's having a tough day or a frustrating time, he just stops what he's doing and he says, "Boobies." He closes his eyes, "Boobies." And I'm like, "Okay, let's get back to work."
Don Mancini's Child Play, the video game. Uh-oh. Michael Myers is pretty lame compared to Jason and Freddy.
That all depends. I mean, yeah, Jason's my favorite. I loved Freddy back in the 80s. Okay. Watching any of those now, I guess, is a little cheesy, but I think the Elm Street ones are a lot more cheesy to watch now than the other old ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the first one holds up. Nightmare on Elm Street 1, or just Nightmare on Elm Street. The second one, the third one, I still like a lot. And then they just like double dipped in the cheese sauce, and and by the end, it's total ham. You know, it's just.
And Jason versus Freddy, I was rooting Jason all the way in that one. So, but love Robert Englund, you know, and he is the only Freddy. And I hate to say it, but if they do decide to continue on, I would hope that they would just agree to use his likeness and AI him in there instead of getting somebody else to play.
Yeah. Polo says, adult version of Stern's Playboy VPX is your hookup. Yeah. G. Parker has that on his carousel. You'll see it when he's doing them. I love Poe, even if it hurts him. He's got to be honest.
You got to be honest about it. I mean, Michael Myers, too. I mean,
yeah.
The shape.
Michael Myers is lame.
Murder.
Yeah. Kaos says, Michael Myers is lame. Sorry, Halloween fans. I dealt with it for almost 11 years with my ex. I like the first Halloween movie. I like a lot.
I mean, Michael Myers was supposed to be just human.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you get shot and stabbed in the eyeball and you get beheaded and you still come back. I guess you're not really human anymore.
Right. Not a fan of Scream or Ghostface either. I'm not as big a fan of Scream as a lot of people.
Anytime they put Ghostface up there with the rest of them, it's like, no, Ghostface doesn't come close to those guys.
Yeah, again, I like the first Scream, but one of the things I like the best about it, the first time you watched the first Scream movie, was you're like, hey, Drew Barrymore. Boom. Drew Barrymore's dead.
Right.
Okay. She's not going to be, spoiler alert, for a 30-year-old movie. She's not going to be the main character in this. She's dead right off the bat.
A movie that's willing to kill Henry Winkler.
Yeah, the Fonz goes down. Yeah. And we were watching someone react to Scream just the other day, and they were like, they didn't know who Henry Winkler was. They're like, what's with that principal guy? And I'm like, it's the Fonz. Back off.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah. But, yeah. And then Friday the 13th movies, I like those a lot too. But there's a couple or three in the middle that I'm kind of like, okay,
Yeah,
this
for sure.
is getting weird. You
For
know,
sure.
by the time he's in Manhattan instead of at the camp. And then they're like, well, let's go up into space, which the space movie did have some good kills in it, though. So that was good. Dipping the girl's face in liquid nitrogen. That was pretty awesome. And then they're like, hey, let's distract him. Get some topless girls to run around. That's what they used to do in the 80s. It's like, fair. And he goes to kill the girls. Yes, Mike said it pulled a psycho in that regard. Kill the leading lady. That's a fun one to watch reaction videos too, because she gets killed and they're like, what the heck? I thought this movie was about her. And it's like, well, not really. It's about it's about Norman Bates and his mother.
And then Mel Brooks, of course, had high anxiety. He keeps asking the bellhop to get him a newspaper, and the guy keeps forgetting, so he keeps getting on the guy. I really need that newspaper. So Mel Brooks is taking a shower in the one scene, and the guy comes in. You just see the silhouette. It looks like somebody with a knife. He opens the shower curtain and just starts beating Mel Brooks with the newspaper. Here's your paper. Instead of blood running down, it's newspaper ink running down the drain.
Nice. Kaos says exactly. I don't know how he gets to stand next to them three, because even Michael Myers destroys Ghostface, let alone Chucky. He should be standing next to Jason and Freddy, and since she's popular enough. Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson had a song called Scream in 1996. Yep. Same year as Wes Craven's Scream from 1996 on pay-per-view. Yeah, that video was kind of crazy. Wasn't it like futuristic stuff? They were in an all-white studio thing. And
oh, that sounds very familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Janet and Michael. Michael Myers, but you're asking my top three. It's obviously Freddy, Jason, and Chucky. It's fair. Michael comes behind Chucky easily for my personal taste. Ghostface never even gets mentioned. Manhattan is awesome, and X. Yeah.
I went to see Manhattan at the theater. I remember that well.
Yeah.
I also went to see Jason Goes to Hell at the theater.
Yeah. Is an underrated one. Yeah. Yeah. I liked the first couple or three a lot, and then I kind of got out of it for a while, and then I came back to them later. But same with the Nightmare movies, though. You know, I watched the first three, and then the fourth one I watched, and then I kind of was not in as big of a hurry to watch them when they were coming out. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll get to it.
Right.
Because, yeah. Let's see. Daniel says it wasn't on. Yeah, that Scream song wasn't from the movie. What is your favorite Pinball M table? Mine is Chucky. Mine is also Chucky is my favorite Pinball M. I wanted it to be The Thing.
Right.
The Thing was my favorite theme for those Pinball M tables, but the table itself, I don't have fun with as much.
Yeah, they really need to do some work with Pinball M, get some more tables in there.
Yeah, I was very excited about it when it came out, and then it just kind of fizzled. Yeah. Kaos likes Jason Goes to Hell because it's the first time he gets to leave his body and go into other people. Yeah, it's adding another layer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, where are we at? 2 hours and
It's
16.
about bedtime, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a good time to end it. Horror movies. That's a good place to end.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's still enough time. I can go fall asleep watching a horror movie. All right. So again, don't forget, get into the contest. You have all month, but the iScored is in the I was going to add it to our Discord thing, but it's still the bottom one in that. So if you go up to the console challenges thing up top where everybody can't post, there's a link to the iScored in there. Take a picture of your screen. Even better if you can do a recorded video or go live, whatever. We'll watch. I'll definitely watch it. Post your scores, and it's going to end the Saturday before whatever's at the end of August. I don't even know. Let me pull up the calendar. So I'm guessing the 30th, right? Because the 30th is a Sunday. So the 29th of August.
Yeah, we'll end up there.
It'll end on the 29th. So Sunday morning when I get up, I'll clear them off. So if you're over in Europe, though, you can get in it Sunday morning because I won't be awake yet. So you could still play it Sunday morning and post your score. And like I said, we're doing one and dones. You guys can. It's an honor system. We're not going to come after people, but try to not play for 6 hours and then record a video. Let's see. The actor who played Stephen Freeman was the same actor who was the Friday the 13th, the television series about cursed antique shop.
Love that show.
And he was the actor who played Ryan Dillon. Nice. Jabba says, have a good week. Kaos says, later, nerds. Thanks again, Kaos, for becoming a member. And he gifted a couple of memberships. I appreciate that. Mike says, good night. Maybe Retro Realms might get some new content.
I hope.
That would be nice. All right, here we go, guys. The best part of the week coming up, the outro. So,
and next week, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I can't be here.
Right. That's right. We didn't even mention that. Yeah, Poe's not going to be here next week. So, I think we might just take the week off. Unless something big happens during the week that's important to talk about or something.
Everybody will be excited. I have a colonoscopy next Monday, so I have to start drinking the stuff at 5 p.m., 2 hours before the show starts. I talked to Bart about it, and Bart said, "No, you'll be crapping yourself."
Yeah,
it might make for a great stream, but
yeah, there'll be a stream, all right. There's going to be a stream. You'll be at peak release. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably just cancel the show next weekend. I'll take the week off also, and then we'll come back the following week, which is what, the 16th. So we're going to see. I think Poe's going to talk to his doctor and see if we can live stream the colonoscopy.
Yeah, right in the butthole cam.
It's going to be deep inside with Mr. Poestyle. So, yeah. So next weekend, unless something weird happens and there's something worth jumping on and talking about because there was some amazing news, we're just going to plan on taking next week off, and we'll be back the following week.
Yeah.
So that gives you guys plenty of time to get into the challenge. And you'll know if I'll have Taco Bell to be in diarrhea solidarity with. Yeah. Are you detoxing and fasting?
Yeah, they gave us the drink to have, and I'm already like this week here. I can't have obviously corn and nuts, things like that. I can't have any liquids that are red or purple with the dyes in them. And come next Sunday, it'll be all just a clear diet the whole day for Sunday. So that's going to suck.
I had those three Fridays every other week, so it was I had a colonoscopy, then I had one 2 weeks later, then I had one 2 weeks later. And I lost 22 pounds. And the lady's like, wow, you lost a lot of weight this month. I said, yeah, you guys don't let me eat anything. And the little I do eat, I poop out. She's like, oh, that's true. I don't remember if it was Friday, but I know it was every other week. It was the same day of the week. So I had 3 of them in 1 month. Yeah, so hopefully they don't find anything, because that's not pleasant. It all worked out. No cancer. They had some pre-cancer cells in there though, but there was no actual cancer, and I was able to get mine out. But yeah, it was not a fun couple of months. A lot of doctor's visits, a lot of toilet visits. The prep is the worst part, like Mike said. And my first colonoscopy, I had an endoscope the same day. So I did clarify with the doctor, do you use the same probe, and which way do you go first?
Well, when I originally had this scheduled was over 2 years ago, and they were supposed to be doing both at the same time. But then they did that heart catheterization, and they're like, no, you can't have it. You just had that heart catheterization. So they canceled everything. Last year I tried to get in for it, and the hospital messed that up. So this year I'm 53. I should have had this done before. So.
Yeah, I got pushed off 2 years because of COVID. And then they found the mass. So it's like, how big would the mass have been if they would have done it when they were supposed to, and could they have just taken it out? Because if you have any polyps and stuff, they'll just clip those right out. Was that mass small enough that they could have taken it out, and I wouldn't have had to have the surgeries that I had to have later? And so and mine was brutal due to location, because it was right there near the outside. So every doctor's visit, someone was sticking a finger up my butt to feel, let me check out this mass, and put the glove on. And then for me, it was almost as bad as the prep day, because Mike knows, he's been through it before. You do that prep, and you're like, this stuff isn't even doing anything until it decides to do it. And, then you're like, and because my mass was close to the opening, my muscle strength was very weak after the surgeries, and it was like, if I had to go, I physically couldn't clench hard enough to not go. It's like I was afraid to get more than 20 feet from a toilet, because I'm like, if it hit me, I can't make it. It's just no way. It took weeks before I could be like, all right, I can make a 50-foot walk now if I feel it coming on. It was harsh. Fingered was my favorite part. I was backing into it. I'm like, bring it. Most all polyps are precancers. So, but it all worked out in the end. It worked out in the end. Get it? That's a butt joke. But all right, that's enough butt talk. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe here's what I'll do next Sunday, and don't hold me to this because I'm just making this shit up. Next Sunday, I'm just going to come on at our normal time. I'm going to play the intro and then the outro.
There you go.
So people can watch the best part of the show, intro and outro. So, but be sure to catch everyone else's shows. Like, remember, Crispy's got his show tomorrow, the noontime show. We think it's noon Eastern.
All right.
So check that out. He's going to be playing some games. I think he's going to play the challenge games, right? And,
yes, he is. Yep.
So, and then of course Casey's show, Mike's show on Tuesday. Casey, there's shows all week. All the channels are in the description, and check them out. Subscribe, like, all that. Become members of people that you're not. Buy merch. A bunch of guys have merch. So there you go. So, all right, I'm going to click the outro. So,
all right, guys, have a good couple weeks. We'll see you in a few.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. We hope to see you next week.
Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. Flippers are flapping. The high scores inside. Talking on consoles, day in and day out. Through the night, every button pressed, every cartridge blown clean. Reliving the glory on a glowing screen. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. No cheat codes needed, just passion and fun. For every true gamer till the podcast is done. So power down slowly until next week's show. With Poe and Offgrid, where the good times just flow. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The bad